If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why? As us innovators, us creators, we always try to reinvent the wheel when it don't need to be reinvented. I've heard that a lot in my time, in my days. People have said, don't reinvent the wheel. Why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? And because I'm like, there could be a better way. It could be. I don't know. But I'm an optimist. I'm optimistic about the future and what can be created. So yes, I start to think there might be something better out there. And I'm getting all this and I'm talking about all this because I'm a creator. I post a lot of reels, a lot of Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and it's frustrating trying to go viral and figure out what works. And because from an artist standpoint, you get in this position where you want to be extremely artistic. You want to do something that nobody has ever seen before. But there's another part of doing things that nobody ever seen before. You don't know how they going to react. And I've tried so much more different things. Some things go great and some things go normal. Some things underperform. But I stopped doing the great one because I always get another idea, and that's where I might go wrong. And then I think, hey, why am I doing something completely brand new when the things that are going viral might just be simple, basic, this, that, but I don't want to do that because it's unoriginal. Apply that to everything. Apply that to everything. Why are we being so different doing so many things, man, when the wheel works just fine? It's the most efficient. It just works that way. And we always trying to remix it, come up with something new. I think we need I don't think nothing's wrong with being unoriginal. Don't have no shame in being unoriginal. You ain't got to have shame, nah. I don't believe that no more. I feel like because it's the people who do what people have responded to so well, such as movies. You know what I mean? Such as movies. They shoot a movie and we already know where it's going. We know what it is. It's just with a new twist and all that, but it reminds me of this movie. Like, it happens to us. But it works. It sells. They continue to do it because they know people are going to fall for that type of stuff. So as a creator there, I don't know if it's just music, but content. Maybe the way you work in an office to where your sales, this is the way. Read the script. The script ain't nothing wrong with the script. The script works. But it's us who got these alternative ideas to where we think we can achieve in an unfamiliar way, in which we might be able to. All of them don't hit. We stray too far away from the script and we find ourselves confused in a slippery slope somewhere we don't need to be. And like I said, that's not always a problem. But when it is, you got to recognize it and say, you know what? What they say? Good artists do this, but great artists steal. I forgot. Good artists create, but great artists steal. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because if it already works, take it and do it your way. And now that's your thing. You are a variant of the original. But that's cool because everything has a variant. Think of the first game. Think of the first computer. Somebody else said, damn, a computer is a great idea. I'm going to make one. But I'm going to run this type of system on it and do it this way because this is what I seen better, because it's different flavors for different people. Some people will only use a Mac in their life. Some people will only use an iPhone in their life. Some people will only use Android. It's not for everybody. Some things just ain't for everybody. No matter how hard you try to make it be for everybody, the only thing that's for everybody is air, water. You feel what I'm saying? Happiness, peace, that's for everybody. Can't nobody go wrong with say, I'm just having too much peace. It don't exist. You never find it. Don't look for it. Don't waste your time. It doesn't exist. You got to You got to be fine with being normal sometimes, man. Because I'm always talking about be different, do this, all that, blah, blah. But, hey, we all created players. And we done seen a player like you before. But once we recognize who player you remind us of, we are going to see how great you can be because there's somebody that came before you and made some mistakes, made some decisions, told you what they would do if they started over and all that. And you heard that, but you didn't apply none of it. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Kids, I know me as a son and, you know, seeing my dad, I'm thinking, damn, I'm trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go out the box. Nobody in our families ever did this. I'm just trying to reinvent the wheel. And I wasn't wrong. I think everybody who has that power and that belief that they can do it, try it for sure. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just saying don't not do what's expected, what's easy. Do that too. Give them a little bit of that. Give them breadcrumbs. That ain't the bread. Man, I got way more from you. Y'all like them breadcrumbs. I'm going to give you the breadcrumbs. Every now and then I'm going to pop out with some bread, with some toppings on it, go crazy in it. But for now, get the breadcrumbs, because that's what y'all like. See, this is where it comes in point. Everybody ain't as smart as you. I know you that sounds crazy, but everybody ain't as smart as you. Everybody don't even have the same amount of common sense as you. Like in traffic and stuff, some people freeze up and don't know which way to and all that, and you might be late for work and they just in your way. Now you blowing the horn, about to get a ticket, go to jail, you about to hit somebody's car. Just a collision of two complete different realities. That's all happens. Boom, now you got road rage. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got common sense. Everybody's not as smart as you. You might look at something instant and be like, that's what you're supposed to do. Look at them and be like, how did you not know that? They might not have never been taught it. That's why we even got rules that we all can agree on, laws and all that, because we like, yo, this is what should be normal. We're not trying to go too far out the box, you know? That's how we got an understanding of driving. Oh, hold on. I got to get a battery. And I'm back again. But yeah. Our parents told us, our teachers told us, our leaders told us, our principals told us, the motivational speakers came and told us like, yo, if you do this, this is going to happen. Cause and effect. Damn it. We're going back to middle school. Cause and effect. You do this and this going to happen. And we just try to reinvent the wheel. Think we got it figured out. We're going to do the same shit, make the same mistakes. Have y'all ever not talked to, like, people who, like, messed up in life, like bums and all that stuff? If you go to do that, go and talk to a bum, and they're going to tell you exactly what you need to hear to not, and you should take that information and be like, all right, this is what I'm not going to do. Take the good, but recognize the bad and be like, this is what I'm going to avoid. I'm not going to be like this. I'm not going to ever be in a position like this guy or something. Learn a lesson, you know, and you got to do that through talking to people. And only the hard-headed people actually think that there's something new is actually under the sun. Nothing's new under the sun. Nothing. Maybe sometimes, but really, most of the time, nothing. That's why your parents, they already know what's going to happen. That's why your mom and dad be telling you, hey, don't hang out with this dude. This was going to happen. He like this. They going to do that. Hey, I'm just telling you. Your mom hang out, see you with some girl. Hey, that ain't the girl for you. Hey, I'm telling you, I know this type of girl. She ain't the one. She knows. She done been around women her life, dealing with fake friends, good girls, and all that. Like, yo, she can tell the difference between a good person and a bad person. You don't do that. You like, nah, I don't see that yet. You don't see it yet. You will see it. They tell you got to get out there and work if you want to eat and do this and get that and blah, blah, blah. Hey, you ain't listen. Thought you could cap it out all the way. No, you can't cap no longer. That shit is over with. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, and I'm saying this from experience because I am somebody who thought I could always reinvent the wheel. And ain't nothing wrong with doing what works sometimes. We can't always put ourselves in a position to just force ourselves to make up something brand new. Like, no, even when it comes to the music, people, they know what it's going to take. That's why when one person hits that jackpot, they all imitate it. Oh, we making 2-minute songs. Oh, we making TikTok videos. We need a viral dance. We need to hire this person to, okay, boom. They got the formula. It's science at this point. And life is a game, but it's also science. I would say it's to some sort of science. Anything that's a practice is damn near science because it involves not just, like I'm talking about, like the period. Not too much. It's not on the periodic table. This is mental. This is things you can't see. This is the way you carry yourself at some point. It takes some mental ability, and that's not gonna pop up on the periodic table. This is internal, and it's got to be in you, or it can be taught, but you got to be able to recognize it first, because a lot of people get this information and they don't do nothing with it, and they still fail. So listen to me. Yeah, man, listen to me. I'm telling you, creative players, man, this damn gnat is just not leaving me alone, man. Not at all. It's cool though. But yeah, us kids, man, and that was bringing me to the man, the power of kids, man. Kids have like a superpower on parents, bro. Like and I think you can achieve this even if you're like step parent or however you're doing it or something like that. I think you still might be able to achieve this, but from a dad and a parent, an actual parent, seeing somebody that look like you grow and all that stuff, man, that stuff is stronger than addiction. That's why you see a lot of addicts be like, I had to change for my family, for my kids, and that because that love that develops, that unconditional love, it ain't nothing like it. Seeing like, yo, you think you love something like until you get there. Like I'm telling you, it's just another layer. You probably love what is to your max capacity. That's your container. But man, you get them, you gonna be like, yo, damn. I know you love your mom, your dad, your sisters out, but it's different. And I do believe like, yo, I think that children are powerful in that sense. They can beat addiction. I feel like that can make you put a bottle down forever. That feeling that you might be able to lose your kid, like that's a powerful, if anything, you'd be like, I can lose a car, I can lose a house, I can lose a job, I can lose damn near anything, but oh man, you ain't going for that. I'll deal with all that other stuff, but I ain't going for that. Them is the real, you know what I mean? Like, somebody kids, man. Somebody kids. And I feel like you can't achieve it, even though, they may not be biological, might be foster kids. They can be step kids. You can still kind of achieve something if you've been around them long enough, but it's almost guaranteed, almost for damn near certain. If it's yours, you probably gonna feel what I'm talking about. Like for sure, you can get it because the law comes in between all that other stuff, the step parents, the law is right in between that. So there's a barrier. Like damn near, you be willing to break the law for your kid. You be damn near ready to you will break the law. You will break the code. You will do anything to protect them. You'll sacrifice everything to protect them. That's a different type of commitment and love. I'm telling you, it's just different. It's just different. I'm big dad. I'm like, yo, I just be on dad mode all the time. I'm going to leave y'all with this. With anxiety. Everybody out there that got anxiety, this for y'all, right? Because I be having anxiety sometimes. That's why I had to stop smoking so much. And that's why I quit multiple times and all that. Just anxiety, man. It be, you know what I mean? But because I would always think I'd get high and be like, yo, I start thinking about what I need to do, what's coming, what could go wrong. Start thinking about family, like, oh, I want to see my family. Like, oh, they could... I'm all the way out here, so far away from. Sometimes you just be needing your family, and I'm like, man, I'm so far away. Anything could happen. I never see them again. But then, what always gets me over it is I go, but what if today is my last day or whatever? And then I'm like, you think I want to go out worrying? Like now we about to turn up even more. Like that's how I get over it. Every time I'm just like, nah. Anytime I got something wrong with me, what's going on? Like, nah. If it is my last, I'm going out with a bang. I got a heads up. Let's go. I'm gonna not be worried, cause what's gonna come will come. What God got for me, He gonna take me when I need to go. So yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that, because I am somebody that go through that anxiety, even though I'm always trying to play it cool. Sometimes you can't play it cool. Sometimes you got to show it. Hey, I got some anxiety. I'm a little, I'm thinking too much. I'm an overthinker. Big time overthinker. I do it. And there's no way you can be an overthinker and not possess anxiety. It's just not real. It's just not a real thing. If you are an overthinker, you be having anxiety, and you understand what I'm saying. It's a symptom. It's a direct relation. Anxiety and overthinking. So if y'all out there overthinking, man, that's what I'm telling you. Don't be afraid to just go with the wheel. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You can use the wheel. And in time, that wheel will develop to what you're trying. But start off with the wheel. Start off doing what everybody else is doing just to get comfortable with it. And then you break off. Yeah, you can come to the scene all brand new with something they never seen before. But why give yourself that much anxiety and overthinking when you could just come with what everybody else coming with and just try to do it the best, then graduate. Show them you can do their shit. But then you're going to go better, because if they can't do what you do, then that's going to separate y'all. That's going to be the differentiator. That's going to show you from them. But always show you can do what they do too. Why not? Oh, bro, think he done? I can do that too. But I also can do this and this and this. And if you can't do that, that's what makes you unique. That's you. And it's things that other people will be able to do that you can't do, but you ain't got to. That's them. Focus on you. Focus on what you got and what you can bring to the table, because that's going to be how you win. Yeah, you can do what somebody else do, and hey, you might be better. But hey, take it, nigga. If that's what you're going to do. If you're going to do the same thing, take it. But for the most part, do what they do. Get comfortable, get familiar, because now you got a blueprint. It's like building something that you buy, like assembly. Hey, all right, but then you start making adjustments after you build how the instructions came. Then you can modify it. First, let's do what the fuck the instructions say to get it to where we do. So then we can change it and adjust it to our way afterwards. Because you got to learn the foundation of things, man. You got to learn. You got to. So don't